Be the change. Be the change. Why would I sit here almost every day, weekly? Why would I sit here weekly and continue to come with a message of be the change, be the change, be the change? Like, why would anybody want to be the change? Why would you want to change? The reason why I'm so passionate about it is because I know that most of us people are missing out on the true joy of life. We are missing out on feeling worthy. We are missing out on feeling accepted. We are missing out on feeling good being here on planet Earth. And that's the main thing that I've noticed. And whenever I talk to people, like on every different levels of society or whatever, they do what they do because they think it's going to make them happy. So whatever they do, it's because it makes them happy in one way or the other. And so I've noticed that people will go to great lengths to go outside of themselves, look for things outside of themselves, look for things, search things outside of themselves, look for things, pray for things outside of themselves, ask for things outside of themselves, go to great lengths because they think when they find whatever is out there outside of themselves, they're going to feel happy. Now I'm going to feel good. Now I'm going to be okay. Now I'm going to feel good. And so when that doesn't happen, then you're back again. And then now you have to go look for something different. You have to go look for something else. And there you go. And your whole life, you'll be going there, searching for something, looking for something, searching for something, thinking that that's going to make you happy because that's what we've been told. And then throughout my own story, my own history of overcoming a lot of things, I noticed that the only way, and this is the only way, the only way that I could heal, the only way that I could improve my life, the only way that I could do that was to go within myself and be familiarize myself with myself on the inside. I never thought about it before. I didn't think about my inside. I was just acting out. I was just reacting or acting. It was feeling like, and I did never think about how I really felt on the inside. And so to start that process, you have to be in a place where you can quiet yourself. And also it's very useful if you can find space where there is no interference from other people, which can be very difficult, especially if you have a family or you live with people and stuff like that. Then it can be difficult to find a space that you need to take the time out to find find yourself, to find your own voice. Like, what do you think about this? How do you truly feel about it? What is your opinion about it? Not the group, not the other ones, not the family unit or whatever. What is how do you feel about it? If you're honest with yourself and you look at the same thing, and then you take a moment and you sit there with yourself and then you reflect on it, and you be like, what do I really feel about that? And now you're starting to unleash your own voice and how you feel about things, and start to speak your own story and speak your own wisdom and your own intentions. So that's very important, because otherwise you'll just be drawn into stuff and drawn into stuff and never really notice what is going on the inside. And that's where all the juice is. That's where all the tea is. Everybody want to talk about getting the tea. Oh, we're going to get to the tea. Well, the tea is inside of you. It's not very comfortable sometimes to go there, but this is an attempt to make it fun, to make it into a little game, like go within a game, and to encourage people to look at different parts of themselves that can be difficult. Because when you look at it, you free yourself from it. When you free yourself from it, now you're unleashing the joy that you already have it. So you don't have to go out there and look for it outside all the time. Now you can be more calm and centered and connected within yourself, and you don't have to run out there and look for it everywhere. Authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. There's like the authoritative douches that is just annoying, that wants to get on everybody's nerve, just command people around and micromanage everything and all that stuff. And then there are those who are really good authorities that are powerful. They lead by example. They go up in front so that you can see what they're doing, and then you can follow suit if you want to. And then they do it with being receptive of what's going on, and wise, because you can intellectualize things, you can read about things, but if you don't implement it into your being, You don't have the wisdom, you have the knowledge. Knowledge, wisdom, very different. Wisdom, embody. You have to embody the wisdom, you have to do it. So all of these things, like with the gratitude list, affirmation, positive affirmations, the law of attraction, how you feel and think about things, all of these things are very real. And so unless you practice them and put them into your to-do list, like, and you put them in there daily, day to day, like remind yourself day to day to do these things, because your life is going to be so freaking much better. And that's the reason why you want to do it, because your life is going to be so much better. And you don't have to change your life. You can keep doing the things that you do, but everything that you do in your life is going to just be enhanced tenfold when you start doing the inner work. And you become more, then you're doing God's work on this planet too. Rest, slow down, connect to nature, calm your system, calm your system. Authority and authority within ourselves, taking authority and taking, finding balance, not always go, go, go. Taking authority of action and rest, finding the balance. This is a reminder to also get the rest that we need. And also with the rest, like when you rest, you can also focus on quieting the mind. You're resting your body and you're allowing also your mind to rest. And when you allow your mind to rest, all those prayer that you've sent out there, all those things that you've sent out there into the universe, questions, when you rest and when you put your mind at ease, now you can hear the answers. So you have to do that in order to hear the answers to your prayers, or to get the wisdom, to get the knowledge, to know what to do next, to feel it. You have to find the rest, like lay your mind to rest for a little bit. You don't have to think about it. It'll come to you. And being the authority in your life, taking charge of your life, your opinions, what matters to you, how you feel about things, not being just a swivel in the group that, oh yeah, I just say everything that the group says. No, I just agree with everybody else. I don't really care. I don't have an opinion. I just agree with everybody else. Take authority of yourself, of your voice, what you're speaking, what you're actually saying. Take authority over that stuff and be that powerful, directed, like in your life, like become that powerful, directed, and realized person who is also receptive of others, wise and loving towards the living. That can be a goal. Like that's how you want to be. That's how then you're going to walk out in the world, be confident. You're going to feel good about yourself. You are going to understand other people. You're going to be able to interact with them and understand them and guide them and be a teacher and be using all the wisdom that you've gained. Declare and decree. Everything is energy. Everything around us is energy. And so, all curses of Deuteronomy over myself and my lineage are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All the curses of Deuteronomy over myself and my lineage are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All curses that has been placed upon you or your family or your whole ancestor realm, like, is destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Embody it. And these little thingies, they might seem like they're just words, or they're just something that you write on a piece of paper or whatever. But once you think about it, like if these words or these curses, these sent energy towards you, intended to harm you, like, and if you don't ever know about that, or you just think that, oh no, that didn't happen to me, that must have been something, no, that doesn't happen, it's just like in the fairy tales, and then you just discard it. Now you're going to be stuck with it, the energy of it. And so once you start doing these things, you are going to release a lot of energy that you can't really feel it, you can't really see it, but it's there, subtle, but it's there. So that's also taking authority of what things that you cannot see around you, and being the authority in your life to take charge of the things around you. So you can cleanse the space that you're in, you can cleanse yourself, you can find the quiet, you can quiet your mind, quiet your body, get the rest, taking authority of your time, how you manage things, what you do with it. Six of Pentacles. That's a great energy. Equal give and take. And this can mean in time, energy, money, anything. Equal give and take is going to be reciprocity. Reciprocity. The time is over when you gave and gave and gave. You remember that time when you always just gave and gave and gave, and lo and behold, maybe you thought that they were going to give something back to you, or maybe you thought that that was just normal, like I did. And so you actually almost thank people when they hurt you because that's what you're used to. So you just kept doing that. There can be so many reasons. Six of Pentacles is a reminder for me, for you, that there should be an equal give and take in any relationship that you have. There should be an equal give and take, even at your job. Like, it should give you something too in your personal life. It should able you to pay your bills. It should able you to do the things that you want to do, and you give of your best to your job. Like any relationship you have with any people, like you give and they give, and you give and they give. You feel uplifted. You uplift them. They support you. You support them. It's got to be a reciprocity. If it's only just one way, one way, one way, that's because someone taught you that that is how it's supposed to be, which it's not. It's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to also receive. Maybe you're a giver. You always want to give. Now you're going to take authority of your equal give and take. And you're always going to require, not like maybe they will give it to me. No, you're going to require that there is a reciprocity. If there's not, there is nothing. Then there's just a one-sided feeding the other person, and they take all the energy. They would, oh, I feel good around this person. They give me everything. I feel so good around this person. When they boost me up and they give me all these things and all this attention, it makes me feel so powerful, and I'm all that. And it's all about them. So you just have to be learning that there has to be an equal give and take if you're going to call it a relationship. Otherwise, it's a lesson. It's a lesson, lesson, lesson. And those are also valuable. So if you're in a lesson, that's okay. I've been in a lesson, that's okay. We all have lessons. That's how you gain the wisdom and not just the knowledge. So lessons are great, and we're going to keep getting lessons throughout our whole life. So lessons are good. Knight of Wands, passionate action. So this is a call to like take authority also over your project, take authority over the things you want to accomplish, take authority over your passion. Like, what are you passionate about? Do you remember way back when, maybe in your childhood even, like what made you so passionate you couldn't stop talking about it, or you just wanted to wake up so you could do that? Maybe there is something there that you can pick back up again in a mundane life that often our human life is like, okay, we wake up, we go to work, we go home, and then we watch TV and the news. Whoa, lo and behold, watch the news, it's terrible. And then we're like, oh my gosh, this world is terrible. And then we go back to work and we go home and we're tired and exhausted and eat. And so and it's unhealthy, and then our body gets crumpled and we get all stuck in the positions, whatever. If you're sitting all day at work, now your body's going to turn that way and all that stuff, because we don't take care of it. We don't take authority over the opposite. You got to nourish yourself, take care of yourself, self-care, build yourself up, do all these things that gives you the energy to live a life even with a full-time job or whatever. Having passion, finding the things that you are passionate about so that your life becomes meaningful to you. It is very important. It's much more fun to be alive than on planet Earth. Also, a good energy that is showing up here is like by you taking authority in your life and taking authority of the energies around you too, so that you have the authority to cast out anything, and you have the authority to take charge of anything. And so by doing that, and especially like finding your passion project, this is very crucial too. Just like the self-care, the affirmations, the gratitude list, all these things, they sound like child's play. Oh my gosh, she's so childish. You know, she's talking about that again. And it's like, yeah, yeah, that might be true. It's childish because it's something that we learned when we were children, and we still don't do it. So how stupid is that? Like, we still don't know how to do it, and we learned it when we were children. What are we doing? Why aren't we implementing these things that are so childish and so easy to do? Because when you implement it, it changes your whole perspective of your whole life. Everything in your life changes just by doing that. And you don't have to move, you don't have to close your relationships, you don't have to there's a lot of things that we do to make ourselves feel better that you don't really have to do it in the beginning. You didn't have to. If you had sat there and wrote your freaking stupid childish gratitude list for like 30 days and done things and have positive affirmations and change your mindset, change how you see things, then your whole life would change without changing a thing outside of that. So it's very valuable, but only a few people will find it because only a few people takes the time to actually practice it day by day by day. So finding your passion. What are you passionate about? What would you like to talk about when you sit in your rocket chair at the end of your life? What do you want to talk about? What are the things that you wish that you had done? What are things that you would like to talk about? Authority, taking authority of yourself, taking authority of your how you experience things, taking the authority of how you show up in your own life, in your own self, how you show up for yourself. When you start to take authority over these things, you are going to also attract in the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is over excessive. Now you have enough, more than enough of everything. You have like the family, you have the money, the status. You are like on the top of the world, like in the world realm, like how they see it. Like, what is the status? Now you're an important person. Like in the eyes of others, you are now an important person, and you have everything that they dream of. That's the Ten of Pentacles. That's what you're going to be able to create when you take authority of yourself. And you cannot take authority over Joe and Jane and Smith and all these people over there. You cannot take authority over them because they have to take authority over themselves. You can only take authority of yourself and change yourself. That's how you change everything. And the death card is here. So by making a decision, maybe you're in a relationship where you don't have equal give and take. Maybe you're now just learning about deserving. I'm worthy of that. Wow, I never knew that. Nobody told me that I was worthy of being loved. Nobody told me that I was worthy of getting things, getting gifts, or nobody told me that I was worthy of experiencing good things and having good things happen to me in my life. Nobody told me that I was worthy of that. And so, if that's the case, now you're learning that you are worthy of that and you always were worthy of that. And now you can allow it to come into your life. Transformation is inevitable. You are going to transform one way or the other. You might as well take authority over your transformation too. And how do you do that? I would definitely just start with a gratitude list for 30 days, meditate, find the inner peace and the quiet, and see what kind of answers come to you. Make a little journal, see what comes to you, and do these things for like 30 days. 1 month of your life. What do you have to lose? Nothing. And if you practice it every day, it's changing you from the inside out. And everything will change, and you're going to see the colors of the life around you more than you ever did before. More than ever before. Healing angel. At this very moment, you are being bathed in gold, pink, and deep green light. Accept this healing. We, your angels, surround you with wings of love. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. Healing angel. Gratitude. Gratitude. Transformation. Make gratitude your new attitude. Make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. And they, like today, with all the news going on, with all the stuff going on, the world being so dense and dark and dirty and all that stuff that is going on out there, like with all that stuff going on, you sitting there in your life, wherever you're at, yeah, you sitting there in your life and being grateful is the thing that you can do to help change everything. Now you are making a change. You're making a change in the world. You want to change the world? Well, just sit there for 30 days and be grateful and feel it and send out all these gratitude vibes. Now you're already changing the world. Esther and Abraham Hicks, the law of attraction. Which thoughts feel better? To go into debt or to wait until later? To wait until later. Which thought feels better? To say that you have settled for less or to say that this is part of your future experience? To say that this is part of my future experience. Which thought feels better? Which feels better, to appreciate or to condemn? Which feels better, to applaud what you have done or to feel critical that you did or did not do enough? Think about it. Which thought feels better? And the beautiful light in me, it honors, loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. And until next time, namaste.